Hello people and welcome to the first proper PodspectPODCAST. That is what I was going to say, but what I should have said is hello people and welcome to the first proper Oh my god. Oh, it's going well already. That was really loud.
Was it?
Yeah.
I apologise.
We've had some lager beers and I'm messy. I've had half. Hello people and welcome to the first proper Prospect podcast.
Why'd you do such a big wave when you do that?
I don't know, it's like I do it in the videos and I have to. But yeah, this is the first proper Prospect podcast and we're going to be talking about something we kind of should know a bit about, which is music, because
we don't know anything.
We don't know anything about music, although we do have another channel. We have... Well, this is our fourth channel we've made now.
Oh yeah.
Two of them are music related. One of them's random party clippy things related. The other one is this one, and at the moment it seems it's just terrible podcast related. But yeah, all of those channels will be linked in the description probably, so you can go check them out. If you subscribe to The Prospect Official, you know that we're an acoustic band. We upload our own music, and if you've seen the Prospect covers, we've in the past and stuff there. Just as a quick thing to anyone who's watching who's subscribed to our Prospect Official channel, thank you for being a subscriber, because we are now on 1,001 subscribers. Probably soon to rapidly decline or something and make me look all foolish and stuff. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Even if we have gone back down, we did hit 1,000 subscribers. It was a thing. We will probably get back there again if we're not at the moment, but thank you to everyone anyway. It's pretty epic. But anyway, that was a massive, massive tangent. Obviously, the topic of today's podcast is supposed to be music. I'm sure most of what's happened in the last 5 minutes will be edited out, and this will be edited. Most of what's happened in the last 5 minutes will be edited out, and this will basically be, 30 seconds in or something. We're going to be discussing music, and there's various different things that I've got a list of here that we can talk about, but basically I think it's probably a good place to start with how we actually got started in doing the music thing, which was a long time ago now. I believe it was year 10 when...
Was an Easter holiday?
Yeah, the Easter holiday in year 10, or for those of you who don't know what year that would have been, that would be 2011, so 4 years ago now, pretty much exactly, when we decided to, with a few of our friends, start a band called, at that time, The Fallen.
We didn't have a vocalist for like a few weeks, did we? And then
I suppose.
Because we didn't really meet up with you. And
no, I was just like in the fields playing football and being a tomato, according to many people.
Yeah, and we were looking for a singer. And I said, because I sat next to you in science.
Oh yeah, in science.
And you kept on singing.
I used
really
to just
bad
have
music.
my headphones in my iPod, and I'd just sit there singing.
I
occasionally sang Nickelback songs. It's all good.
Later though, it was usually Keen.
I suppose.
And I wasn't that keen on that.
Yeah, Keen. What was that other band that I used to listen to a lot of? White Lies, that was it. I used to listen to a bit of that, singing Farewell to the Fairground. I still quite like that song, I just don't have it anymore on any devices. But yeah, that's a massive tangent again from the actual story of how we formed the first band. Yeah, so I was basically drafted in to be vocalist, and then I suppose I was the vocalist for about 6 months or something, like from Easter till at some point in the next year, like year 11 or something, like the start of year 11. And I basically decided I was terrible at singing, because I was all scared and stuff, so I didn't actually want to perform in front of people. And every time we went to the studio to do a little rehearsal session, I'd just stand there going, "No, I don't want to sing, I'm scared." It was all embarrassing, and I quit. I basically left the band without a vocalist. I think you went to the studio a couple more times after that.
Me and Jacob wrote Joe Won't Do the Show.
Oh yeah, Joe Won't Do the Show.
The hit song.
The hit song. Soon to be hit song when we re-record it, hopefully.
We should make it our jingle.
We should make it the theme tune for the podcast. Joe Won't Do the Show. It seems appropriate, although I am kind of I'm
You're
doing
running the show.
I'm doing the show at the moment. But yeah, I left the band. Joe Do the Show was written fairly
quickly afterwards.
Yeah, quickly in light of the
Deceased.
happenings. Yeah, is it fair to say the band? It's fair to say the band didn't go anywhere.
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah, I think I rejoined. Well, it wasn't long after I left the band that I said I wanted to rejoin as a guitarist. Yeah, so I had to learn guitar on the guitar.
You stuff, didn't I?
Yeah, you taught me. I only had.
I taught you how to read tabs and all that.
Yeah. So I learned how to read tabs and stuff from Tom. But at that point, I didn't actually have a guitar, which was actually no. I had two acoustics, but one of them was destroyed, and that brings us on to
our YouTube career.
Yeah, that was the start of our YouTube career. Yeah, so when I was still in the band as the vocalist, we were at my friend Jacob's house having a few wee drinks, and then as we
Drinking wee?
No, I was saying that was a bad way of putting it. A few ciders.
Same thing.
Yeah, that tastes like piss. Although, so does beer. The beginning of our YouTube career as people who upload YouTube videos. I suppose you started with like little animated things and stuff, and gaming clips or whatever. Did you do gaming clips?
No.
No, that was
on Bob's channel.
That was Bob, yeah.
But I started like in I don't know how old I was, but in fact my first ever video was a lyric video.
Was it?
Yeah, when I was I don't know when it first came out. It was a lyric video to Animals.
Oh, that's cool.
And it got removed within about 3 hours, but it got about 400 views in 3 hours, and then got removed.
I never used YouTube back in the day when it was supposed to be like better and stuff before Google Plus came. But all I've known is Google Plus. It doesn't seem to be too horrible. Yeah, so whilst we were still in the band, we decided to make a little Jackass-inspired video because we'd spent the night drinking cider and watching Jackass and Dirty Sanchez and stuff like that. I think it was you, Jack, and me walking back to mine or something.
We had all of our band stuff.
Yeah.
Amps and guitars.
Yeah, amps and guitars.
And it was frozen. Everything was
was frozen, and we got to this little lake park in Cowden Park, and I decided to walk across it.
Was it Cowden Park?
Yeah, Cowden Park, I think.
Oh, it was, wasn't
it? Yeah, and I decided to walk across it. It was not very thick ice. I fell in, and then we got back to mine and thought, you know what, we'll just do some crazy stunts. Or what we thought were crazy stunts at the time.
These are all your ideas.
These are all my ideas, basically.
So it was your idea for me to punch you in the face.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Apart from Jack with like the polystyrene hitting off his head thing, that was his idea. But yeah, it was basically my idea to go back to mine and basically, what is it? Is it sadism or masochism where you let people just hit you and shit? One of the two. Basically, I let people abuse me for the entertainment of others, and it's something that hasn't really stopped even up until fairly recently with stuff on the vlogs channel with various videos like Sex on Fire. That is
You abused yourself.
This
is all yourself.
Yeah, no, I felt coerced into making that video.
Who by?
I don't know, it was like, oh, we should do something with deodorant and fire again, and just, Joe, why
no
don't you
one
set yourself on
said,
fire?
like yourself. Especially your armpit. You said, oh, I'd like to do it because it's quicker than shaving.
Okay, I concede that point. Yeah, so we made that video. There'll be a link below. It's quite funny if you want to watch it, just because of how stupid it is.
What am I linking?
Paradox Fails. Yeah, it was a funny video that we made, and then from that one of our other friends who is a bit more insane, lovingly known as Wazza, decided to
Miss Wazza.
Yeah, he joined.
He's not dead.
He's not dead. We just don't know what happened to him. He kind of went off the radar when he took a lot of things.
Sherbet.
Yeah, he had too much sherbet, and he got all hyper, and he basically just, I don't know, went mental, ran around, and we lost him or something. That's the PG way of putting it. Basically, he decided to join our little group, and we did some mental things with him. And that is on another YouTube channel, which was our second ever YouTube channel, which is called Deathwish 4712. It's if you want to check it out, I'm sure that will be linked below as well. This
Wouldn't hold your breath.
No,
It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. This isn't supposed to just be us promoting all of our YouTube channels, but at the same time,
We get no money for it.
we don't get any money from that channel. I don't even know how. We don't even know how to log on to it anymore. We just don't know. If anyone finds out like how to get onto Deathwish 4712, then please let us know, because we have no idea how to log on anymore. But anyway, yeah. So I rejoined the band. Actually, I should I should probably do like a link thing.
We should just point out now that this is the best quality podcast you will ever listen to.
This is the best podcast ever.
We should begin with that.
It is completely in order. It's in, what's the word? I forget words too easily.
Chronological.
We basically started talking about the band, went to about when I started to rejoin the band, and then went back all the way to the beginning when we did some YouTube stuff. Yeah, if you remember, I'd left the band and I said I wanted to rejoin as a guitarist. Basically, I had to wait till Christmas 2011 to get a guitar because I didn't have any money, and basically wanted a guitar for Christmas. So I got Ep.1 Les Paul Standard, and I still have that guitar now, and it's sick, and I really like it. Yeah, so I rejoined the band as the guitarist. We didn't really do anything after that. I think we went to the studio once, and then we just didn't really meet up, and then it might have even been nearly 2 years, or at least a year and a half, until...
Well, we discussed making an acoustic band.
Yeah.
We've been discussing it for a while.
Yeah.
And then we kind of decided we would do it when we made another channel.
Yeah.
Which is the covers channel, but was originally...
It was originally called The Briefcase Petition.
Yeah.
There's quite a funny story behind that. Like, not everyone would understand why Briefcase Petition's funny. Briefcase, for anyone who likes the in-betweeners, briefcase wanker.
I went through a phase of saying it.
Briefcase. I think everyone went through a phase of briefcase. It was around the same time as everyone went through the phase of doing business. Yeah, I think I was, like, when we came up with the name, like, I was just at Amy's or something, and you were just messaging me, like, oh, we need a name for the channel so I can make it and something, and I was just like... And then the other half of the name, which is petition, basically, in year 11, was it year 11?
Yeah.
Or year 12?
No, year 12.
Yeah, in year 12, which is the year we were in when this all kicked off.
That don't seem long ago.
That doesn't seem long enough. I suppose we would be in year 14 now. And we've only had we haven't even had the YouTube channel 2 years now. So it does make sense. Yeah, in year 12, there was basically, someone came up with the idea at school of all of the sixth formers having to wear basically suits and business style clothing. So girls would have to wear like kind of relatively professional looking blouses and whatever, skirts or whatever. Our friend, who will be affectionately known only as Chapel, he decided to start a petition to get I want to say bill, but it's not like going up to Congress to get us all wearing smart clothes. Yeah, basically to get the new rule basically banned. There was quite a lot of like backlash against him from the teachers. It was actually in the local paper. Yeah. It was brilliant. That's where the petition part of it comes from. So I was just basically chilling around one of my friend's house. I want to say friend's house.
Whose house?
Amy's. We'll go with friend. I was chilling around Amy's house, and I basically just randomly came up with the idea. And I basically thought it was the best thing anyone had ever thought, and that was our name.